Ghanshyam Tiwari, respond to the question that's being made that, it's a conscience vote. There is no whip. If party leaders do not want to vote according to Akhilesh Yadav's choice and they see a better future elsewhere and they vote accordingly, why then this allegation of money power or muscle power of ED and CBI?
Three very quick points. One is that when he spoke about the tribal leader, Hemant Soren, he forgot that just today Madhu Koda and his family joined BJP. This is the conscience vote of BJP. This is the party of, that's why I said his wife and family. It's the same thing. So that is the party of the Chal Charitra Chehra of BJP is visible every day. You just have to pick up the newspaper. That's point one. Point two, I smiled because Tuhin at least demonstrated his innocence, where he said, at least for Rajya Sabha, we don't use money. In Maharashtra, the Sarkar is called Khokhe Sarkar. So at least I appreciate that innocence, that when he says on record, and he thinks that the viewers are also innocent, that in Rajya Sabha their conscience vote, but in Maharashtra there could be a Khokhe Sarkar. Point number three is that we all read the news that how CBI ED went to companies and then those companies donated 335 crores to BJP, which they had otherwise not donated. So the conscience, the model of BJP, there is no politics here. This is what Putin will do, this is what Kim Jong-un will do, this is what dictators do, and this is what BJP's ambition of 20 years is.
Okay, Amitabh Tiwari, okay, Tuhin sir, I want you to respond.
These allegations are being made by a party which always had its donations come by way of unaccounted cash, which used to splurge crores, hundreds of crores on a Safai Utsav in the first week of January every year, where B and C grade actresses would be imported along with a couple of A grade actresses to entertain their leaders. So I don't think, the Samajwadi Party with its legacy of corruption, with its legacy of money laundering has any right to lecture other parties. Obviously the Supreme Court has ruled on the matter of electoral bond. It will not be fair for me to make any statement till the 5th of March. But I think, the Samajwadi Party clearly needs to introspect on each of the issues raised by Ghanshyam Tiwari over here, whether it is women's emancipation, where they would make comments like, ladke hain, galti ho jati hai, on exam paper leak, where Akhilesh Yadav has been on record saying ki thodi bahut cheating allowed honi chahiye, and on the issue of money laundering, where Safai Utsav used to be, everybody knows what Safai Utsav was.
Amitabh Tiwari, again, I'll come back to the elections that are happening in Himachal Pradesh, in Karnataka, and in Uttar Pradesh for Rajya Sabha. Amitabh Tiwari, this apprehension, this fear of cross-voting, more in opposition ranks, or the opposition also could spring a surprise, and that is why, especially in Uttar Pradesh, additional candidates have been fielded, because as far as Karnataka and Himachal are concerned, it's fair play there. Okay, I think you're on mute, sir. You'll have to unmute yourself, sir.
Even I read some news just coming before the show. Even the Samajwadi Party is claiming that some of the candidates who have won on RLD ticket and on SBSP tickets were actually Samajwadi Party candidates, and they could even cross vote in favor of the Samajwadi Party's third candidate. So we are in for some good fun tomorrow. However, the use of muscle and money power has been rampant across the years in Rajya Sabha elections, and we need to debate and discuss whether the MLAs have a requirement to do a conscience vote in a Rajya Sabha election and in the presidential polls, or do we follow the party system wherein the leader and the party, whoever they want their MLAs to vote to, they necessarily fall in line. So this is a debate which we need to have.
Okay. Rashid Kidwai, in your appreciation, and before voting starts tomorrow morning until 4 tomorrow afternoon, who sleeps easy tonight, NDA or India Alliance leaders?
Gaurav, it's very simple. I think NDA will sleep properly because they have their, things in place, system in place, and what if they're going to, cause more disquiet and upset and anger among the opposition ranks. But Gaurav, I just want you and fellow panelists who are very learned people, just want to ponder over one thing. See, look at the Indian National Congress is split into, 49 smaller outfits and various phases of life. You have this Mamta Trinamool Congress, you have this YSR Congress, you have, Sharad Pawar's Congress, several of them. Why is that? And of course, the Janata Party, it also is split into several things, left parties also. Why is that in last 10 years, we have seen only defection? There is no political party that being fight. I can understand people having, dissent, disquiet, disagreement in political parties. But why is that there is such a, a kind of magnet kind thing towards the political party? 15 former chief ministers of Congress have joined the BJP, ideologically totally, apart. Why is this thing happening? I think it's not healthy at all for democracy. I can understand, as I say, keep reporting, dissent is very much part of democratic process. Let there be more political parties that it was, part of it. See, a lot of people had disagreement with Congress. They left and formed, and all of them are thriving in a way, from Odisha to Uttar Pradesh to several other political.
So, what is your appreciation, Rashid Kidwai? Few understand the Congress better than you. Why would leaders like Hemant Biswa Sarma quit the Congress and join the BJP? And like you said, there's a long list. I'll also get Amitabh Tiwari to respond to that. But what is your appreciation?
I think it's the absence of ideology, because in political, if you're not following dharma, that is going to lead to chaos. I mean, you may sound me, sounding like an apologist on behalf of opposition, but that's not a case. Trust me, one day BJP will also realize what I'm saying today.
Okay, so you say that's absence of ideology. What's your appreciation, Amitabh? Why is it that so many Congress leaders have quit the Congress, joined the BJP, some doing extremely well in the BJP?
See, I think if you talk about political parties, Rashid ji mentioned why not many political parties are being formed in the past 5-10 years and why there are so many defections. Today, it is very, very difficult to run a political party because you need humongous amount of resources. As per CMS, some 60,000 crores were spent on the Lok Sabha election. That amounts to 100 crore per seat. So it's not easy to run a political party today. That's number one. And why are people jumping the ship from Congress? Is the fact that I always say this, that leaders in any party are like employees of any organization. They're just not getting paid. So they also evaluate the prospects of the party, which is the Congress, and they don't see very bright prospects. And they also see their prospects or their career prospects in the party. And with the dominance of the Gandhi families at the top, many people realize that they are not going to achieve the top position in the Congress party, whereas in BJP, outsiders have been welcomed by giving them top lucrative posts, and that's why they are making an individual switch. It's an individual choice which they are